Now the app that I want to show you is called Pathways Pain Relief. And you have to download the app from the App Store when you're using your iPhone. So you just find it here. Normally, I think if you just write Pain Pathways, you'll probably... So here you're going to see Pathways Pain Relief. Then you download it. And you can open it up. The first thing the app is going to ask you is some information about the pain you are experiencing. You just need to follow the instructions that you receive, and when the app asks for your diagnosis, choose the one that you feel most appropriate. In your case, Ingrid, it would be headache. Let me show you. You press Get Started, you continue, and this is the search field where you will probably just write head, and then you can see. And the one I think you are going to choose is headaches. And then you press continue. Then the app will ask you how long you have had your pain, and in your case, it's I would choose 3 to 5 years. You need to create an account, and it is important to allow the app to provide you with notifications because it will help you to remember to use the app. You can create the profile when you get home, but let me show you how the app works. The first thing that might be helpful would be to find time to go through the different milestones. These are short videos explaining different elements of pain. The first one here, for example, is just a quick intro about the Pathway app, which helps you to understand how your app can help you in a short and long-term pain relief perspective. So you can always revisit this part, and there are more. If we scroll further down, there are 2 types of challenges to choose from. Together we will evaluate if it is relevant for you to choose one or more. But I would also like to show you the tracking feature, which can track your pain level, and we can also add factors which might be relevant to you. If you press Rate Pain Level, you get instructions, and then you can rate your headaches at night, AM, in the middle of the day, or at PM. We will decide what is most appropriate. Related to the factors, we can explore these factors, but the first one I think would be a good idea for you to set up is if you go in and then we can search, and I think sleep would be a relevant, and I think we should choose sleep good and sleep poor, and then we'll start by looking at how these 2 factors influence your pain level. If we scroll to the bottom, you will be able to follow the challenges that you might use, and you will also be able to see all the information related to your use of the app. We have down here a home screen. We have the journey, and the journey relates to all the milestone videos that can teach you more about the pain that you experience. We also have a screen which relates to mindfulness-inspired activities. We have a screen which introduces other bodily activities with easy-to-use video and instructions. And then in the end, the last one here is information on the pain that you rate and the factors that influence your pain. If we start by that, because this is probably going to be the one that I will look at with together with you when we see each other again. And here you can see the bodily activities. There are both videos with instructions that we might together look at which will work for you. And down here there are different mindfulness-inspired activities that might also be relevant for you to use. And you can always come back to the home screen that you know, where you can see all the activities that you might engaged in. You can get to rate your level and look at the recorded factors that we have chose together and continue on your pathways through the different milestone activities. So I think when you get home and when you have the time, please download the app and take a look at it. And please remember to create the profile.